AI, artificial intelligence. Sounds futuristic, sounds powerful, but is it unbiased?
I think AI is one of the biggest threats.
Is it neutral? Or is it just another extension of human prejudice, just dressed up in fancy code and technical jargon? Today, I'm not going to glorify AI. I'm also not going to demonize it. I just want to ask a simple question. Is AI biased? And if yes, then who is responsible for that bias? The machine or the man behind the machine? AI doesn't think, it doesn't feel, it doesn't understand morality, it only predicts. It takes in tons of data, finds patterns, and then tries to guess what you might want next. So if you feed it resumes of people who were hired in the past, it learns to copy that pattern. But what if all the past hires were mostly men? Or mostly from elite colleges? Or mostly of a certain race or community? AI just says, I see the pattern, and blindly follows it, without asking why that pattern exists in the first place. That's where the real danger begins. Let me give you a few real examples. Amazon once trained an AI to shortlist job applicants. It learned from data of the last 10 years, but guess what? The AI started rejecting resumes that had the word women's in them, like women's chess club captain, because the past hires were mostly men. So the AI concluded women is equal to not good. Facial recognition systems used by police in the US have shown higher error rates when scanning Black or Asian faces. Why? Because the training data had more white male faces, so it learned better on them. Even image generators, some of which you may have used, show doctors as men and nurses as women by default. And we think AI is neutral. Now comes the bigger question. Is AI really to blame? Or is it just reflecting our society back at us like a digital mirror? See, AI is trained on human data. If that data is biased, the output will also be biased. It doesn't mean the AI is evil. It just means that we are feeding it the same old garbage and expecting clean results. Imagine blaming a child for learning casteism or racism just because it heard adults around saying those things. The child isn't at fault, but if we don't fix the environment, the child grows up to carry forward the same rot. AI is the same, just growing faster. Here's the scariest part. People trust AI more than they trust humans. Why? Because they think it's neutral. Machine is equal to no emotion is equal to no agenda. But that's an illusion. Once an algorithm gives a decision, people stop questioning it. Oh, the system said this, it must be correct. But what if that system learned from 100 years of inequality, racism, sexism, and social hierarchy? We are basically automating the past and locking it in as the future. That's not progress. That's just digital casteism, racism, elitism, all wrapped up in a clean interface. Bias in AI isn't inevitable, but correcting it needs conscious effort. AI needs to be trained on diverse data, regularly audited for fairness, and handled by teams who actually understand the context, not just the code. We need ethicists in AI labs, not just engineers. We also need transparency. We must know how these models are working, what data they are using, and who's making the final call. So is AI biased? Yes. Because the world is biased and AI is simply learning from us. It just reflects what we give it. And right now, we are feeding it a world full of inequality, blind spots, and inherited hierarchies, then acting surprised when it spits that back at us. If we want fair algorithms, we need a fairer world. If this made you think, do hit the like button and share it with others. Until next time, stay aware, stay human.